Hello and greetings, my fellow Long Darkins, and welcome back to Long Dark Interloper. Following the journal here, we're about 4 days in, about 5 days into Pleasant Valley. Yeah, carcass harvesting, not doing too bad with the mass bunny stowing we've been doing. Cooking, not doing too bad as well. We do have a piece of raw rabbit meat outside as well. We need to take care of that sooner or later. And just kind of debating our current plan now, just actually running around the outside the house, checking the weather. Mighty cold, mighty early in the morning. I might check the bar. You also want to note, I was a goof and I left a deer hide. Yeah, deer hide, and I do believe the gut up in the gut's not really a big thing to me. I mean, gut's really simple to come by, but the deer hide would be kind of important early game here. So I'm kind of weighing. I'm like, we can always come back for it, but by the time I come back, I'm already gonna have deerskin boots at least. But let's get some calories. Yeah, we're about at 75%. I want to try to keep some calories up during the day. We don't have a lot of food supplies though. So check rock count. Okay. I think we can always get some curtains if we have to. Also, in a couple days, got to start worrying about cabin fever because the majority of the runs so far in Pleasant Valley, at least, we've been spending a lot of time. Negative 27. I would I just want to give a brief look. We can't stay out here too long. Just want to see the bunny situation, as it were. We'll have a quick look. And we'll start taking freezing damage. And gather some wood inside, maybe just. And we'll look for cattail stock as well. Okay, we'll venture out a little bit. I know I said I wasn't going to, but then I do. That's how I work. That's how I work. I don't see the harm of another stone. I can't stop. I say usually about half a dozen would be alright. Half a dozen would be okay. I just want to go up a little further, do a little like sightseeing, exploring.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
That is the plan, Mark, but I mean, if we're really quick about it, we could grab a rabbit and make it back. Yeah, we're going to take a little bit of freezing damage. Probably, I would say, about 5%. Oi. And oi to that Steam sale that's still going on. That's still getting me for stuff. I'm like, I got over 700 games. How are you still getting me? I'm not seeing. It's too cold, too cold, too cold. I was thinking about exploring because there is a possible deer spawn, but not at negative 27. I've already taken too big a risk. I was hoping we'd see a bunny out here, but apparently they got the memo. There's been a all points bulletin put out on me. Let's get back as fast as we can. Yeah, I shouldn't have ventured that far out, but nothing ventured, nothing gained, I suppose. Alright, then we'll warm up. Yeah, we're not. 72. We can even snooze for about an hour. Just waiting for it to semi-warm up. And it's not really going to warm up out here, but we at least got to try. We did get a couple cattail stocks, though, so that's not a horrible day. I got to check that raw meat sometime, see how that's at. When you put the meat outside, it does seem to, in this current build, remember, this stuff could change before, chops could change on August 1st, with the Wintermute story mode update. And I was talking about the Steam sale. Yeah, remember, Long Dark, still on sale, till July 5th. 60% off. That is an insane deal. You definitely want to take that. I'm going to, well, just to warm up, get rid of that hypothermia risk. We used a little bit of energy. Now let's see how the weather's doing. Also, let's give an update on the clothes here. I think we got everything not too shabby, about as good as we're gonna get. I know you're hungry. I mean, how do we not know you're hungry, Mark? Because everyone knows. The long curve is also an option today. My main thing is I don't want to leave yet because I've got all this gut and hide that I unfortunately can't take with me yet. Another day or two. I mean, I could just take a couple, or maybe we could just make a rabbit skin mitts. Though that'll be in around day 6, and then the cabin fever, it's gonna get really... And out here, 2 degrees. Hey, it's Chester. What do we say to Chester, kids? Suck it! Don't know why we're attracting his attention, by the way. I wonder. So I actually could draw Chester near. If you did want to get it, he wouldn't even really notice you. But the question is, yeah, you could get a rifle shot. You'd probably get a rifle shot out here doing that. But bow shot, yeah, you could. You could too. It's not a bad strategy. We might have to try that. Well, let's see the temperature here. -33. I'm not doing anything out there today. That's banana nuts. -33. We're not going to get far. Alright. Put the rock away. You're just embarrassing yourself. Alright. And we already got the crates. I guess it would be time for a chair. Let's spend some time today doing that, I guess. Just to see if it's gonna warm up today. I guess the lump curve could be an option. I mean, it's just gotta warm up a little bit. It's just got a teensy bit. Otherwise, we're not gonna get too far. -17 is gonna be enough, though. I'm gonna go for it. I don't like that it's windy, because I was thinking about using we'll go at the log sword today. Actually, I don't know if we will. We've got Wolf on our left. And we've got Wolf on our don't think they noticed me. Maybe just wait a little bit. Maybe just wait a little bit. Yeah, because I'm already half frozen anyway. And check how this is. It'll probably more likely be our dinner tonight. Oof. Alright. Just see. Could use a little more. I don't really want to go for it. I wish we had another like little crate or something. Check upstairs, see if I haven't got any of that yet. Could grab a little more cloth as well if we're going to need a snow shelter. How much cloth we've got 20 already though. I feel that would be a little much. We seem to have grabbed all that. Don't really want to take another 2 hours. Maybe we'll grab some sticks on the way. Yeah, alright. I'm pretty sure we've covered everything in the house. Nobody mentioned anything that we'd missed, so that usually means we did good. We did good. We did good. Okay, so I'm just gonna warm up real quick. And I thought that wind might have died down a little bit. Could just be a little lull. Yeah, there's not a bunch of wind. We could set a fire up on top of the car. It actually just doesn't look too bad. It's actually a little colder though. So we've got 1, 2, 3. One's heading out to the... problem is there's one heading out to the left. There's another one heading out to the right. They're actually all heading to the left now. No, he seems to be... 4 wolves out there. Oh, lovely. Problem is, it's not going to get any warmer out here. It's really not. Problem is, I'm already halfway through. our little cold buffer, as it were. And we're not even out of the driveway. Yeah, the sooner this gets cured, the better I think I'll leave. That hide is kind of debatable whether I want to grab that or not. I mean, probably going to be freezing. And how many rocks? Just because I knew I did, I was throwing some at the bear. Good old Chester. Well, you know, this really isn't my fault. This isn't my fault. This is like... This is like the bunny god saying, hey, it's okay, take one of my children. Oh, he turned at the last second. I was trying to get it. There we go. Christopher Walken, I summon you.
Ooh, I'm dying!
Now you're thinking, a bunch of wolves, a scent. Probably not a good idea. Yeah, I know. But since we already said we'd go out here, you know what I'm gonna do. This might get frozen, but I don't imagine I'm gonna carry a scent with me all the way there. We'll get that on the way back. If I somehow forget that, yell at me. I thought about taking it with us, but that's just attracting some attention I'd rather not have. I don't know about you guys. And I'm probably not going to take that gut and the hide with me on that one. That's it's been like we're spending a little bit too much time out here. I mean, majority I've spent about a month or so on a run. I'll start out at Pleasant Valley, but we got stuff to do, things to visit. Yeah, no really new content till August 1st, so it's going to be a little bit of a lull. But in the long dark, we're kind of used to that. I mean, we got to admit, there's been long droughts, longer than this, so this isn't too bad. But development can take a long time. I know some people complain about stuff taking too long in early access, but I mean, have you ever developed a video game? This did not come overnight. This has been a long work in progress. I mean, patience, have a good time, things will come. Starbound, man, I went 5 years on that one. And I know we're bloody cold, bloody cold. We might actually. Somehow I walked past the car. Lovely. We'll get that on the way back. Hopefully we'll have something more to show than just the torch, but I have a feeling I doubt it. Oh, hey, another hoodie, actually, and sardines. Okay, that was actually worth it. We're going to put on another hoodie. A little bit warmer. And the torch. And another stone just because. Yeah, take another hit on our condition today. We might just warm up. I was thinking, it would have been nice if I bought the bunny. We could have done it here. But... Alright, let's get that. Alright, bar, nothing in there. Let's see what the temperature is in here. -8. Oh, hey, granola bar as well. It's not too windy. Yeah, let's do it. And actually, this is how I got my 3 days of night achievement. Yes, hey, you can just set a fire on top of a car. I just kept that running during the night. And just stay inside during the day. I'm taking that book. Where is it? Yeah. Yeah, they had to fix that bug where you could actually burn 2 matches by accident if you double-clicked on that.
Come on.
Yeah, quite a few bug fixes in the last update. I mean, I haven't seen too many bugs to complain about. Come on.
It worked.
Yeah, it did. Alright, then. Turn that out. Hey, there we go. We're warming up. Oh, we're warming up. Only too bad I can't access the fire from here. Roll down the window. Boil some water. Kind of reminds me of the multi-purpose cooking where you could actually set stuff up to go and then go do some other stuff. That did get prototyped. I hope we see it in final development. I have a feeling we might not. But that would have been really... It'd been a nice quality of life, you know? Just because it's not terribly exciting sitting in front of a fire just boiling water. I just asked the Amish. That's... yeah. Taking a little bit of a... I'm just gonna get cattail stock. And I might just... Even though it might keep us up a little bit. No, actually, first, let's go. We're gonna survey the local area. In our car. Yeah, there we go. Got a little bit of the long curve there. I like it nice. I said mapping in this it's kind of cool, but it also takes an insane amount of time. I don't really need to know the map. I mean, I've got everything memorized on all the maps. So, but it's kind of a neat, it's a kind of neat little cool thing, especially somebody new to the game. I'm just gonna go check. It's definitely not too warm out here. Let's get about an hour. How many calories do I have? About, we will. Not that. Oh, please don't be what I think you are. No. It's actually probably just extra windy. No, it is! Ah! Ah, oh yeah. You game, you! Always trying to kill me, it's adorable. Oh, crap. Could be a lot worse, we know where we are. That was my fault for starting a fire outside because... Man, Mother Nature hates it when you try to live. Oh. Alright. Probably wouldn't have happened if we had sucked it up and just gone to, and taken possible frostbite risk going back, but I thought this was the better course.
Can't feel my hands.
First, we're gonna remember, I gotta stick to the road because I don't remember exactly where we put that bunny. We can go do that one more side, and we'll get another fire started. I know I'm burning through a little more matches than I'd like. Oh, life's hard out here in the valley. Okay, thank you. And you will notice you put in placement, you still get the scent. I like that snipe touch. Keeps you from gaming the system, because God knows I've never done that. Okay. I'm not going to cross there because there was about 4 wolves out there. I'd rather trust the front entryway anyway. Okay, woof. All right, we're almost home. Not too bad. That's not doing too bad. And we'll grab the raw meat as well. Cook that up. We'll have a good feast. And man, get some shut-eye. Yeah, we're out of juice at the moment, though. And brings other off-topic Long Dark news. Off the topic of Long Dark. Well, actually, I was kind of been a long time. I haven't put up a video on my second channel in a while. I was kind of debating where I want to go with the second channel because I want to do more RPG stuff. I've tried a couple things on there. I didn't like what I was doing. I know we do some RPG stuff on here, but it's a little more survival-y type RPG. But I'm thinking of doing, I'm going to actually have to mod it up a bit. I'm going to be talking about this and we're going to die if I don't hurry up. a Let's Play of Morrowind. Yeah, old school Morrowind, which I do love because I've been playing through that eventually. I just want to mod it up. And I've actually got where I can record that now. Because, man, Morrowind's a little old. Morrowind's a little old, kids. Quite old, in fact. I think I've been enjoying it. I might be doing a little Let's Play on that. But now we're warm, I can get back to business. I didn't grab that meat outside. We'll grab that real quick. I actually thought it was I thought it was the other way. Never mind. Okay, so let's get warm up. What's the I might actually have to grab change it because I just don't have really the fire for that. So we're gonna change this up just a tad. Because I need something, but it's also getting, you know, close to dark, so we're gonna go for a crate more than likely. Yeah, we'll use our hammer. Warmed up a little bit. That'll be enough to get the bunnies done, etc., etc. Okay, get inside, get inside, get inside. So check our 41%. Ow, yeah, that blizzard did not do us any favors. That, ow. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. Alright, right now let's go get our Mr. Bunny friend. We'll take our time. We're gonna avoid, saving up on the tools, we will. We're doing okay on water, nothing too... We'll use the hacks on the gut, though. I don't really... Ain't nobody got time for that. We'll go put that outside. So we got enough for a couple days. Chase that with a cattail. So we got at least a couple more days out here. And we could go back out in front again of the on the road. It did look like there were a couple more rabbits. That's where they seem to be spawning at right now. So... we can keep this going for a little bit. At least like enough to get the gloves, possibly a couple extra gut, and also be able to we got brave enough to get out to another deer spawn. Wouldn't be too bad. We could actually get 2 of the crafted clothes out if we were out here. We'll have to see how it goes. Play it by ear. Okay. I really don't want to work on my shoes though. I have the cured leather, but I'm like, those running shoes are pretty much, other than running away from things, I mean, it's pretty much not too useful. Actually, I didn't have any really nice clothes up at the Signal Hill, which was surprising because usually there's either boots or there's combat pants, but we had neither. Okay. Do we have any more books, or did I use all those? I imagine I would have picked those up. Yep, we're all out of books. Where did I put it in here? No, nope. Alright. With the shot, though. Okay. Let's get this going. Stick, we got 60%. We're just gonna have to deal with it. Hope for the best, plan for the worst. Okay, alright, alright. Let's get another... a couple in there. Take that off. Next, I'm just perusing I was multitasking a little about perusing through today's comments. While I was in. And I do apologize, I did cut off a little bit early. The last episode was a little bit short. But I kind of figured this one would be a little bit longer. Didn't know if we were going to go out to, yeah, just usually I try to plan about half an hour or so. But sometimes, you know, doesn't all go to plan, like in the long dark. Okay, so let's get this cooked up. I get a little bit of water as well. Whoops. Don't know why I was testing that. I'm like, we can do it, we can do it. I'm like, nah, I don't know if you can do it. I want to save a little bit of this wood. If we have to do anything tomorrow, though. We'll get a little bit. Wait, I was just thinking too. We did have. I forgot we had coffee on us. We could have gotten a little hot coffee for the trip back during the blizzard, but I really didn't think there was going to be a blizzard. So, yeah, well, at least we saved that for a later day. We'll get another little bit water. And then I think probably best to call it a night. Try to heal up as best we can. Grab another torch while we're at it. Okay. Let's take this. So it's a little bit in case I don't have to brighten it up in editing or anything. Okay, so what are we planning on tonight? We'll drop that. And drop that. You can use that for a decoy. And right, a little bit on that. Then there's because I know it's a 50. I don't think coffee ever usually degrades, but I just don't want to. I want to be sure. All right, we'll just use this one to go up here. Don't want to trip, fall, break. That would be horrible. The way to die in the long dark. You were stumbling in the dark. You broke your neck. Welcome to reality. Oh, that's depressing. But alright, put that out. Okay, so let's get a little bit of that. Hydrate up. And I'll be a little short, but we're not going to be in total tip-top shape as it is. Okay, good morning, day 5. Let's see. Yeah, I probably won't start popping up till tomorrow. Yeah, that dreaded cabin fever. I mean, I've had to pop it up later than the 6th day, but we have been spending a majority of the time inside just because it's so cold. Really a good idea today to check. Yeah, we're on that gut. Because I actually could today. We could make rabbit skin mitts. 2. Well, I've got 2. That one's getting close. Another day at most. Yeah, another day at most. Probably maybe later on today. Let's see what the temperature is outside. And it is... You guessed it! Cold! Really cold! I think it's a little too cold to go try and I just closed the door myself. Oh, anyway. Anyway. Man, alright. I think it's bit before done. Yeah, we don't have any calories left, of course. Gotta try to keep those calories up today, but I was snagging a couple of rabbits. I got to go chasing cattail stock down the river. Not the better option. If we just warm up a little bit today, we'd have a better chance. Well, let's go. Well, I think for the plan for next episode, because I think it's been about a half-hour mark. I think we're pretty good here. We'll warm up for a little bit in the morning. We'll just try to watch the weather. Definitely want to hit that rabbit out in front. Also check in the back across, kind of right before Skitter's Ridge. There's a couple chances for deer carcass. Maybe we'll actually spend that time getting some more wood. Yeah, we'll break down some more crates, I think, would be a good idea. So hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to hit the like button, it's helps a lot. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.